I don't think I've walked up close to a bag yet for y'all. This is a grain bag. When it's completely full, it'll be 500 foot long, and I'm not 100% sure on the specs on how much can fit in there. I mean, it's just a plastic bag. What's worse is when it gets a tear and it goes all the way down the bag. You have to grain back it. Or sometimes deer will hop up there and stomp holes in it. We'll have to go in there and duct tape it. But yeah, here's a bagger. I haven't been around it when they did a bag change. I have dumped into it. It's kind of nice. He just kicks it in neutral. And when you're dumping in there, obviously this auger is pushing grain into the bag. And the bag actually pushes the tractor and the whole implement forward. I don't know if y'all see that cone right there. I don't know how many feet it is from, you know, that end of the bag all the way to there. I believe it's 500. I could be wrong. So they set up a cone over there, and whoever's in the bagger turns on the PTO, and I'm sure does some more stuff. I'm not an expert on this, but the grain basically just pushes the bag, and then he basically steers and tries to get that tractor close to that cone to be straight. That way your bag is straight and not at an angle, if that makes sense. Also, when they get to that cone, they will stop and undo the bag, because that means the bag is full. Right now it's probably, I would say it's halfway. I bet the bag is halfway full right now. But yeah, that's my very unprofessional explanation of a bagger. Also today we are windrowing, at least for a little bit. This basically just raises my chopper out of the way. The straw will basically drop straight out there rather than going through the chopper. And I just put that in neutral so it doesn't spin. Also, when I said we were going to windrow, I'm going to windrow, and I'm going to windrow 13 acres, so, and then we'll go back to chopping and going back to normal. Y'all are also wondering why we're cutting on Saturday. We're actually moving and cutting for another farmer that just so happens to be the farmer's hired hand, so everyone has wheat around here. So, for some Saturday fun, we're going to go cut some wheat. Everyone else is not at work, but Mom and I are, and Cody and John and Dad. But so it's just the 4G harvesting crew today. Holy! So MacDon has this handy dandy spot right here that catches rocks. Can you see the rock? Yep. Okay. I think windrowing the straw behind a combine looks the best. Although when you come to the end and it's kind of at an angle, it really sucks. So when you come to the end, the windrow is at an angle, right? So let's just say it starts on that end of the header, and then, you know, it'll end, you know, up here. So when you come to the end, you really have to watch one side of your header and not scoop up that windrow, otherwise you'll clog your feeder house. of super weird. I just fell out of nothing. We're gonna try to back up and see if it comes up right here. I have a feeling it's just gonna keep on pushing though. Next plan is to take the spout off and just back up. So right now we're taking the spout off. We're up high enough where he can pull forward and then we can put the spout back on and then worry about this. Well, they got the spout off. Now there's enough clearance for him to pull up with the truck. Have y'all ever wondered how big this spout is? It's about belly button high from the ground. This thing is actually huge. Yeah. Okay. Now we gotta focus on this problem. I don't know if y'all can see right here, but there's a little bit of a hole. This is exactly waist high. Are y'all getting flashbacks from South Texas? That's not good. Or Central Texas. Like I can't even go, it's just all muddy. Or Kansas. Flashbacks of South Texas right now because I am. Also, I think that was the first time I've ever dumped on an 18-wheeler in the field. Also, that was the farmer in the 18-wheeler before y'all yell at me in the comments saying why would we drive our trucks out in the field to dump a combine. That was the farmer. He did that himself. It's his field. He can do whatever he wants, and that's what he did. Although we didn't know that we were going to fall into a hole right when we were dumping, so he actually stopped, and I stopped too, and when I was backing up, I backed back over the, I guess, weak spot in the ground, and it just fell through, so that's kind of what happened. I went over it fine the first time, and then I backed up, and I fell back in. Anyways, back to what I was saying before, it coming out on an angle. This is what's really bad about a windrow. See, to get to this point to cut, my header is going to be over here. Well, it's going to be over the windrow. So I have to pick up over the windrow, and it's going to leave this corner higher in straw. See right now, I can't suck up that windrow. It'll plug my feeder house. So I have to cut over the windrow. Well, that just raises a straw, and it leaves a big long triangle. So that's one bad thing. Yeah, it's been a couple hours, so I'm gonna stretch my legs and Dib's gonna do his thing. Also, I got asked in the comments, I think yesterday, maybe the day before, I'm not sure, if we have porta potties up here. The answer to your question is actually yes. They're just made out of rubber. Y'all see it? It's right here. Also have another one right here. Hold on. It gets better. Another one right here. No, we do not have porta potties out in the field. Today just went by super slow. I don't know. That was the longest 121 acres of my entire life. My average speed was 3.2 miles an hour, so that was, let's just say it was slow going. That wheat was hailed on wheat, and it still averaged 73 acres, so I think that's pretty good. There goes John. So tonight we're gonna park in this field. We're not driving back to the other 7 combines. We will service the combines here and then join everyone tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be back to normal. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.